This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this 4Runner. It's a 1998 Toyota 4Runner Limited. That's leather. It's a 6-cylinder and it's a 4-wheel drive. This 4Runner has 201,500 miles. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Rancho Cucamonga, which is LA. It is on a salvage title due to theft, not collision, not fire, not flood. Basically, it's the insurance companies. The way they limit their future liability is by throwing the paperwork under the bus. Has nothing to do with any kind of damage to the vehicle. Basically, by giving it a salvage title, if anybody kills themselves in the future, they can't go back to the insurance company and say they sold them any kind of a car with any kind of warranty or guarantee. The insurance company can come back and say they gave it a salvage title and go away. That's why they do it. So it's lawyers, all right? Anyway, once we get it here, we do a 2-hour inspection, driving, measurements, up in the air, wheels off, etc. That's what this looks like here. It's kind of windy right now, but that's what that looks like. And then I got my little cheat sheets over here. What we did to this vehicle, gave it a new air filter, got a new battery, got front rotors, front pads, oil and filter, and a new ignition. What we didn't fix was the broken power antenna, and the rear main is seeping. It's not leaking, it's seeping. It'll probably lose a half a quart or so a month, or you can fix it. Now the problem with fixing it is a $35 gasket between the motor and the transmission, and it's 5 hours. That's the problem. The labor is the problem. If you want us to do it, we'll give you a smoking deal. If you're buying our vehicle, we'll fix that for $400. But I wouldn't do it if I were you. It doesn't need it. Just put a little bit of oil in it once in a while, and that'll be that. Runs great. Cosmetically, it's got some pretty minor stuff. I know that we had to buy a used cover for the moonroof switch, and that is silver when the interior is tan, but I don't think anyone's really looking at that either. This is transportation, cheap vehicle, run around type of thing, maybe for a kid, teenager, something like that, first car. Maybe something to tow a light boat around the lakes, whatever. It's a Toyota, so somebody took really good care of it. It's been used, but they took good care of it. It's got a nice spare tow hitch. There's a little stain on the carpet here. Looks like bleach. Somebody dropped some bleach in there. And I don't know if you can see that switch. I'll show you when we go inside that it's not the right color. But overall, given that it is a 1998 and it has 200,000 miles on it, it's in really good shape. Apparently my guys didn't close the gas door after putting some fuel in it. Now I'm going to fire this thing up, open the hood, let you hear it run under the hood. $201,453 miles. If my 15-year-old son were 16, I'd throw him in this car in a heartbeat. It'd be a great car for him. All right, hood prop in. All right, there's your VIN stamp on the hood, VIN stamp on the passenger fender, VIN stamp on the driver fender, new battery here. Everything's where it's supposed to be. Runs great. All right, let me get the hood prop out. There we go. All right. The seats are in fantastic condition. There's your rear passenger window. It has a fan back here and a heater switch back here. It's not rear air though. This is just a vent for a heater. And then you've got a fan that accelerates the air under the seats, most likely. All right, that's your passenger front window. There's your door locks. All right, let's see. Power seat, forward, back. Let's see, seat back. That's back. That's forward. Boy, good shape. Nothing going on there. That's what I was talking about, the switch we had, the cover we had to put on that. Gotta unlock the door again. All right. Door looks good there. A couple little chips and stuff in this driver rear door tint that aren't in the other door. Probably somebody sitting back here with a nervous habit, banging away on the window. There's your driver window, passenger window. Passenger rear window, and then this is the driver window. There you go. All right, and then we got the mirrors. Out, in, down, up. Other side. Out, in, up, down. Driver's seat. Forward. Boy, the power seats are fast. Up and back. Let's see. Tilt forward. Tilt back. You have a lumbar here too. That works. That works. That's in, and that's pumping it out. Yeah, that works fine. Got a tilt wheel here. That works. All right. Steering wheel's got a little bit of wear. Might want to put a steering wheel cover on this thing at some point. Get a seatbelt on here. All right. What else we got here? Oh, right down here we have a window switch. That's for the rear window. Down and up. This is your power moonroof. Yeah, my son's about a year away from getting really lucky and getting this car. So that's a bummer for him. This would be perfect. All right, radio works fine. Got a cassette player and a CD player, factory. Air blows like a hurricane. Holy cow. Yeah, the air works good. Wow. Cruise control. There's cruise off and on. Let's see, what else we got here? Let's go to... We put it in neutral, put it up into 4 low, and we put it rear diff on. All right, now we're in 4 low, and that'll flash rear differential lock. And when the rear diff is locked, obviously you don't have ABS, so the ABS light comes on when you put the rear diff lock on, which is right here. And we're in drive. And we are now in reverse. Okay, now I'm going to put it into neutral, and we're going to go all the way back to 4 high. All right, now we're in 4 high, and we're going to lock that, and we're going to unlock the diff, and put it in drive. There we go. All right, there's drive, there's reverse. Perfect. All right. Now, let's go back to 2-wheel drive. Let's go. Okay. Now we're driving again. All right. You're on a salvage title. Obviously, you cannot get insurance or plates on a salvage title. So if you come here to drive it home, we have to take it to motor vehicles, to the cops, and have them do what's called a level 3 inspection. In that inspection, they will... check it and check its history, make sure all the history's erased, and that the basic safety stuff is there. So that is what happens. We charge $200 to do that for you before you get here. It's a minimum of 4 hours of our time, up to 10 hours of our time, depending on how busy they are. and whether they can get to our vehicle right away or not. If they can't, we have to sit with the car. We're not allowed to just drop them off any longer. So our guy can be there, from 8 in the morning till 6 in the afternoon, staring at the car. That's why we charge $200 for that. 50 is the fee, and then 150 covers our time. It's well worth doing, even if you're shipping, but you have to do it if you're going to drive it home. So there's $200 to restore the title. We have a dock fee of $250, and we have taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if if you're from Alaska, our people from Alaska fly down here all the time to buy vehicles and drive them home. There's zero. So they only pay 2% tax, $250 dock fee, and $200 to restore the title. If your tax rate is 3%, then you would pay 5%. Your 3 plus R2, $250 dock fee, and $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is the agreed upon price. I strongly suggest you add the $200 and have us restore the title before it ships out. Makes it a lot easier on you, and it's a time saver and a stress saver. But some people we sell to know exactly how to do it in their state. All we give you is the bill of sale, the Arizona salvage title, and the vehicle itself. So make sure you can get it done with that stuff before you say no to us. Okay? Let's see. Deposits. Once we get your deposit, we have a deal. Until we have your deposit, we do not have a deal. Once we get your deposit, we'll put your name and a banner over the vehicle at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, like I said, it is for sale. We can't hold vehicles for people who can't make up their mind or who, dawdle or whatever. Inevitably what happens, and it will happen with this one because this is going to be the most affordable car ever, is somebody will accept somebody's offer at 8 in the morning. They'll say, I'll make the deposit when I get home from work, and they'll get home from work and they'll find out that somebody else bought it and paid for it. This is that type of vehicle where someone could actually buy it in 2 seconds. They don't have to go to the bank or anything. So make sure you get your deposit in. The last thing I'm going to say, and I say this about every single vehicle we have in our inventory, it's out of warranty, obviously. 98, 201,000 miles. I say this at the end of every video. Just watch any video that we have. It's out of warranty because the guys who built it at Toyota had no idea after X amount of miles or X amount of years what was going to happen. They don't know if an injector is going to go bad, tranny's going to blow up, it's going to be a flaming fireball. They don't know. If they did know, they could give it a 300,000 mile, 25-year warranty and sell them even faster than they do, which is pretty fast anyway, and sell them for more money. They didn't. So we don't know more than the people who built this vehicle. So there's risk involved. If you're not ready to take on risk, which is obvious with a 201,000 mile, 1998, I mean, it's almost old enough to smoke a cigarette or drink a cocktail. That's how old this thing is. So if you don't realize that, please stay away from this vehicle. You got to go buy a brand new one with warranty. Spend your 50 grand or 55,000 on this vehicle. Limited 4-wheel drive 4Runner now is in the 50s, I believe. In fact, I'm sure it is. That's what you need to do. Then you'll have your warranty for 3 years, and when you're done, you'll owe 35 or 40 grand on it, and you won't have any more warranty. And that's the truth. So anyway, that's my reality check. But back to this vehicle. It's a hell of a vehicle. It's got a CP rear main. Do your research, know what that means. Power antenna doesn't work. Other than that, everything's fine today. Doesn't mean it's not going to need something the day it shows up at your front door. Okay? So keep it real. Please make sure the right person buys this vehicle and understands that. Thank you.